Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany for those of you who are new, so welcome. So I obviously look a little bit crazy right now. I just came back from lunch at Steak and Shake with my boyfriend. He had a break and I'm working later today, so my hair's kind of crazy. I was just coming back to get ready before I go to work. So I was gonna go ahead and film for you guys like my new everyday kind of glam look that I do. It's pretty just like natural for me, but I know some people say I look really glammed up, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I do. And it's actually really simple. I pulled out the products that I use and there isn't that many, to be honest. So I did go ahead and prime my face using the Marc Jacobs the Invisible Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. Why do these names always have so much like to say? But anyways, I really love that stuff and how it makes my skin look. So after that, I do go in with this Foundation X from Natasha Denona. It's full coverage, and you have to shake before you use, which sometimes I actually forget. I don't think it's a big deal. But yeah, so I've been loving this foundation. I did get a shade darker. I'm like in between shades right now, and to be honest, my shoulders and arms and stuff are a lot darker than my face, which I use this new skincare routine I've been doing for the last 3 weeks now. It's from The Ordinary, and it has cleared up my face. Like, I do still have a couple like zits lingering behind, which I think those are actually from like stress the last couple days, but because they just popped up. This side of my face, I don't know if you guys remember, but forever I had texture right here and like texture around my nose right here, and it is seriously gone. So I kind of like did my research about their skincare line, and it has really helped, which I know Estee Lauder, I believe, bought them, so I hope their stuff doesn't change in the pricing at least, because I'm not worried about the formulas and stuff changing. I'm worried about their prices going up because the products are so great, and honestly some stuff sells out. So I'm worried that is going to affect it, but I'm hoping they don't change anything and it just helps their production so they can keep more stuff in stock. But I mean, I guess time will tell. But anyways, if you guys want to see a video about that, I was going to wait and do a video like once I can get rid of these little like stress acne spots I have, but it really has helped. I mean, you can look at my past videos. I don't care if I come on camera or go out with no makeup on. I'll just show you guys what my skin looks like. I always get like little breakouts. My skin's sensitive, but sometimes it's been acne prone lately, and I didn't know what was causing it, but I have kind of switched up my routine with things, and it's been helping. So if you want to see a video about that stuff, let me know. I kind of did my research about The Ordinary and picked out products I thought would really work for me and my needs, and I think I did a really good job because so far I've liked every single product. Blend this on my neck and my ear, because again, everything else is like darker. You can't see it because I'm wearing a shirt, but I'm like in between their fair beige or like fair neutral or whatever the shade's called, and this is light beige. But I highly recommend this foundation. I have like dry skin, but in the summer I get a little bit oily around my nose and my chin, and sometimes my foundation will break up throughout the day. This does not. So the other day I did a video with the Nude Beach palette, and in the comments I said that my foundation, like, and everything, like the eyeshadow, everything held up, and that was the foundation, and this is the like foundation part is wearing just different eye makeup. And it really held up. Like, people are complimenting me. I had 4 kids tell me I was beautiful. You ever heard the meme where it's like, if a kid tells you you're ugly, you're ugly? It just reminded me of that, but they told me I was like pretty and stuff, so I was like, oh, is it true? I'm so weird. It like made my day because I love kids. Like, I hate them, but I love them at the same time. So now I'm like extra, I guess. I use 2 sponges like every day when I get ready. They have different purposes and stuff. It's really weird, but it works for me, and ever since I did this, my like foundation and everything has just been so like flawless. Like, if I do like toot my own horn. So I use this Morphe sponge for my foundation. I use it for my contour that you'll see in a little bit. And then I use this one to blend out my concealer because I love this and it's just so soft. This is the Tarte sponge that they have and I just really love it. My foundation routine right now is kind of like a lot, but the rest of my routine is like honestly really simple. I know it looks kind of weird right now because it's like super white right there, but once I go in and do my contour and everything, I'm not kidding, it just looks so good. At least to me, and I've noticed on camera, I've been getting a lot of compliments on my skin lately. And I think it's the ordinary skincare because I mean, if you have good skin, your makeup will just go on better. That's just how it is. But even still with these little breakouts I have, it just still looks so much better. So I know it looks scary right now. So for my contour, I have like a 2-step contour process I've been doing. First, I go in with this Tarte stick in the shade medium beige. They said to go up 3 shades, and that's what I did, and it just looks so like natural and healthy. If you're like me, you don't have like definite cheekbones, suck in, and it'll help you find it. I generally go the top of that line, or I try to, and make sure you go back to your hairline. This foundation is like my new holy grail. I've seen such mixed reviews like a while back, but recently I've seen a bunch of positive ones, so I finally tried it out, and I'm so glad I did. You can find her stuff on Beautylish too, which is awesome because they have like the two-day shipping if you spend $35, which this foundation I think is like $45, $46, which a lot of my other foundations are like the exact same price. I thought it'd be more because it's Natasha Denona and her eyeshadow palettes and stuff are expensive, but it's really not bad. So make sure you blend out to your hairline. So that is what I do for that step. Next, I go in with the Sculpt and Glow palette. It looks so gross right now, but so I go in first with the cream contour, or contour cream as it says in the palette. This is what it looks like. I literally just take my Morphe sponge for this step, and I'm not kidding, I just squeeze it and like slide it in the pan. I don't know if like that's how you're supposed to do it, but it's what I've been doing and it just works, so why fix what ain't broken? So I squeeze it still and just slide it. I don't bring it all the way down like I did the last one, and then I just blend it out with that same thing and kind of push it up instead of down, so you don't like drag your face down, because that's not the point in contouring. I mean, it could be if you have like a really like short face, but I think mine's pretty normal, a little bit on the longer side, so that's why I bring mine up. So that's what it looks like. This is like totally like extra, but it's what I've been doing, so I figured I'd show you guys. I just feel like it looks so good, especially in the summer. And then I put a little bit up there, just kind of blend it in right on my hairline basically. Once you set everything too, it doesn't look as scary, because I know right now it kind of does. Alright, then I'll bounce it on this edge that I use for my foundation and just blend out that line right here on my cheeks. Alright, so now I'm going to take these NARS concealers. I like the Shape Tape for under my eye, the way I've been doing it, and I showed you guys, but I like using these to like get the little zits that don't cover as well. So I use these shades Creme Brulee and Vanilla. So Creme Brulee is, I'll just show you guys. So these are the 2 shades. I use the darker one, the Creme Brulee, and I will like dot it right over stuff that won't cover, and then go in with my sponge. So whenever I do this, I go in with this sponge, just barely tap. This one probably won't cover. I just find this NARS one is creamier. I mean, it's called the Radiant Creamy Concealer, but it just gets rid of and covers so much better than my Shape Tape. Because I was wondering why my zits wouldn't cover when I use my Shape Tape, and it's because I think it's just too drying, and like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's too thick, it's not creamy enough. So now I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just gonna set my concealer and a little bit of my contour. So right before I do that, take my sponge and just do this to make sure I don't have any creases. And then don't smile. This one covered really nicely. And then I get more. Oh, by the way, this is the Morphe M438. I always use this to set under my eyes. I just feel like it works so well. And it can get in there because that little like tapered tip. And then I just kind of drag it down just a little bit. I will go in with a fluffier brush. I just want to make sure I'm setting all this before I do, because I don't want to like sweep any of it away. Alright, so now I'm going to take my translucent powder and take my Morphe E1. It's like this huge brush. It's like half my face. Take a little bit and put it on my neck and all over my face. Just kind of stamp it on. Alright, so now I'm going to go back into the Sculpt and Glow kit, or palette, whatever you want to call it, from Natasha Denona, and dip into the powder contour shade. And I'm just using this Tarte brush that I have. I don't know the name, but if you go on their website or Sephora, you'll definitely recognize it. Just tap my brush in like back and forth, make the little fishy face, and sweep it. Make sure you go back into your hairline like I am. Then I kind of just stamp it right there, right against the hairline, and then a little bit up. Alright, now for my eyes and eyebrows, I will be using the BH Cosmetics HD Brow Pencil. This stuff is seriously just as good as the Anastasia. If you have not tried this, you seriously need to go pick this up. It's like $5 or $6. Plus, they always have sales and stuff, so but this is seriously so good. I've literally gone through like at least 8 of these, and I use these on everyone that I like whenever I do their makeup, and everyone loves it, and the colors are like a super good match. And then I also use this clay plate for my everyday now, even for my eyebrows. You can see where I use it, and for my eyebrows is this shade right there in Smoke. I'm gonna go ahead and outline like how I usually do my eyebrows. So it's kind of messy right now because I really need to reshape them. They're kind of uneven, which you probably have noticed in my videos. Which plus everyone's like face is not perfectly symmetrical. Like one eye and stuff's higher, so it's kind of hard to make my brows even, because I just try to follow where they naturally are, because I like the more natural look, I guess you could say. So I was just right at the bottom base of the hairs, I sweep a really light line. Alright, so I zoomed you guys in just a little bit. Now I just sweep the hair straight out and kind of down like on the tail, kind of like how they will be once I'm finished, and kind of outline my eyebrow and try to follow the hairs like how they naturally are. And I try to lightly fill in, but I am going to go in with powder, so it's not like a huge deal. Alright, so this is the best I can get my eyebrows today. I'm not having the best eyebrow day, I don't think. But now I'm going to go in using the Wonder 2 brush that I have, and the color Smoke. It's the one in the middle. And I'm just going to dip in and put on some powder. I like powder over the other like eyebrow products just because I feel like it looks more natural. However, if it's super hot out, I will use my Wonder Brow because I want my eyebrows to stay put. But generally, I haven't had an issue with my powder look sliding. But if you have oily skin, it might be better to use something else. I went through another of these eyebrow pencils. I won't even like wind up anymore. So 9 down now. All I did off camera was set my brows with my clear brow gel, since I did finish like the rest of my face makeup. So now on to eyes. So again, I am going to be using this Clay Play. I absolutely love this palette. Like, I've literally been using this in some way every day. I mean, I obviously use it for my eyebrows every day, and I love it. So this is my like easy everyday look that I've been doing. So first, I go in using my Morphe M433, and I dip into the shade Journey right there, and I just pop this in my crease. This is probably a really easy eye tutorial that I will be sharing with you guys. I want to do a full face too because I think it's been a while since I've showed you my foundation routine, and it changes, like I'm always mixing it up. And I've been using this last one for a while now, and I have absolutely loved it. Next, I'm going to dip into the shade Stone. It's this one right below it. Dipping into the shade Stone. It's the exact same brush, and putting that over there. And it's okay if it gets onto your lid because that's just kind of how the look is. And I honestly bring it up a little bit higher in the center. I don't know if you can see. I hate whenever I open my eyes and I have lashes on, you can't see the shadow right here. So, and you can drag it out and towards your eyebrow. You can do as many layers as you want. I honestly don't do very many. I just like to make sure things are blended out. I wear this look almost like most days on the weekend, especially lately because I've been busy. And if I have to, I can do this whole look in about 35 minutes, which isn't that bad. So next I'm going to dip into the shade Desert. It's this big pan right down there that you can use for like contour or whatever you want. But I'm putting this in there as well. I like how it's like a taupey, kind of cooler toned shade. Alright, so this is it for my eyeshadow, believe it or not. So I'm going to go off and start by saying that for my mascara, it depends on the day. Now, if I am not wearing falsies, I use the Tarte Lifted. It's like their sweat-proof mascara, and I adore this stuff. My boyfriend, every time I wear this with no falsies, he's like, oh my gosh, are you wearing falsies that are different? And I'm not. It's just this stuff, and it really is sweat-proof, waterproof, all of that stuff, which honestly, even their mascaras that say they aren't last on me even when I like sweat or like go swimming. But I am going to be using the L'Oreal Luminous Lash Paradise, and this one is waterproof. I am just going to pop some of this on. I am going to be wearing falsies, so you don't have to put on a lot. For my false lashes, as always, I'm using my Ardell Lash Grip Eyelash Adhesive, and then for this look I do use the Lashes in a Box in E1. I don't think it's gonna focus, but that's why I'm telling you guys. So just put a little bit of glue on, let it dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on off camera because you guys have seen me do false lashes before, and I have a video about like what to do and what not to do. So alright, so this is what the look looks like with my false lashes. So I did forget, I need to go in and do my bottom lash line. You can totally leave this blank, just put on some mascara, but I do like to add at least one color. So I'm going to go in with the shade Stone right there using my Morphe E18. I love this brush for underneath my eyes. And just sweep this under there. Alright, so next I'm going to dip into the shade Desert. It's that middle contour shade. And the same brush, just sweep that under there too. Alright, now for my bottom mascara, as always, the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel. I love this stuff. I don't want to make my lashes super long, so I'm just going to lightly coat them and not really drag it down. Alright, so that is it for my eyes. All I have left is blush and highlight. So for my blush, this is what I've been using and I've been loving it, is the Tarte Party. It's like how it is. It has like a bunch of A's in it. But you get this with your birthday gift if you choose the Tarte gift. So this is what I've been using. I wasn't going to use this one because not everyone has this or chose this or has had a birthday yet even. They are going to choose this, so but it's just what I've been using, and it's just like a nice pinky peachy tone, and I love it. It just looks so natural. I wonder if this is a shade in their line, and if it's not, they should make it one. You can use any blush color. It obviously depends on your skin tone as well, but I love this on my skin tone. So that is it for blush, and for highlight, I've been using and obsessed with the Dose of Colors. They're Supreme Glow highlighters. This one is in the shade Ice You Baby. I think this one's my favorite as far as like everyday kind of glow. And I'm just going to put it on with this Morphe brush. It kind of looks like my 501 before it got kind of like huge and destroyed. So I'm just going to put this on. The nice thing about these highlighters is you can make them super intense if you want. A little bit on the nose and the underside of the chin. I don't want to highlight. Now for lips, the reason I love this eye look is there's a picture I posted on Instagram where I had like simple eyes and then like some really like just my favorite red lipstick. I love this look because you can do some like crazy bold lip if you want, or you can keep it simple and just wear chapstick, and that is actually what I do most days, is just put on chapstick or red lipstick. Honestly, it probably goes like half and half, so I'm gonna keep it just plain, and yeah, I'm gonna put on chapstick after this. So all I have left to do is set my face, and I've been using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and this one is in like their coconut. It is sold out, but I use their regular one just as much, but this one's literally sitting right here. So, and then I take like a fan and just fan my face off. Alright, so that is it for this kind of get ready with me, my everyday kind of glam, my natural look, I guess you could call it. I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what other videos and tutorials you want to see. I have a bunch like on deck that I've been wanting to do. It's just a matter of timing with my work schedule and everything. I still want to do like a bold, crazy look using the Sunset palette, another tutorial with the Beauty and the Beast, and I know I have some videos I'm gonna film later on today that you'll see up. So yeah, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It means a lot to me, and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I put up a video, because I know the like YouTube Google algorithm is like really weird right now. I don't even get notified for people I subscribe to. It's actually really frustrating. So, and soon I will be doing a giveaway at 500. I don't know how soon that will be. Depends on obviously how soon I reach it. But I have some products that I put back. If you guys want to see that, let me know, and I can put it in the next video that I film for you guys after this one is up. And let me know how you guys feel. I thought about adding some of my favorite false lashes to the prize, and maybe like a palette of some sort, like one or the other. I don't have like a ton of money obviously to go nuts, maybe when I get bigger obviously, but I do have some liquid lipsticks, like a brush that I got that I already have, and a couple other like lip products and stuff like that. So let me know down below, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!